Cash Cow back with another video, guys. Now, you know, back in Vegas, of course. Lovely experience. Raiders got that win. But I couldn't not avoid stopping at a comic book place. I have to, no matter where I go, I gotta stop at a comic book place. This is just in my blood. Before I even start this YouTube stuff, when I've been out of the country in different countries, I've stopped at comic book places. Unfortunately, I didn't archive and YouTube it back then. I wasn't doing YouTube, but I wish I was at this point, because you would have saw a history of me stopping in Dubai, Paris, Berlin, London. Mega City was awesome. Our album was awesome. Man. But that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. It's for my history and my memories of me, and if I'm able to get back to that, then hey, I'll archive it this time. Well, with that being said, guys, I found a way to stop back at Force Comics. This place now, remind you, I've been to Vegas as of now 3 times. Each time I've always stopped at Force Comics. This place is lovely, guys. And with that being said, I want to hit you guys with the comics that I stopped and picked up. It's pretty much going on like $150 budget. I don't think I spent that much, but that was the budget that I had to spend. And I'm like, oh, when I seen some of the stuff on their back wall, I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Man, but it is what it is. But with that being said, let's jump into it, guys. Alright, first comic. Showcase 97. This is the origin and first solo title of Power Girl. Also is the first appearance of Zor-El and a death. It's the first appearance and death of Zor-El, Allura, and Enzi. Now, I'm trying to focus on getting another All-Star Comics 58, I want to say, which is the first appearance of Power Girl. I feel like Power Girl will eventually be introduced as like a minor character to kind of build up to. She has a lot of stuff she's dealt with the Justice League, and so I feel like that can be a safe pick. Power Girl probably, if the DCEU continues on the path they're at, and we seen more news about Black Adam, and I'm glad that it's had a successful opening weekend. That should give it legs that it needs to, and I feel like it's a matter of time. And eventually I'm going to do a video on that, of how I feel DC can gain some ground and actually build some traction for the future. But with that being said, Power Girl, I feel like it's a safe spec. The first appearance and the first solo title, I feel like, or stuff you can't go wrong with. Alright? That was a good pickup. I was pretty excited when I got that. I had that before, but I sold it, of course. And, hey, it is what it is. That's the life of a comic book dealer. Next, you got Strange Tales number 171. This is the first appearance of Baron. I hope I'm pronouncing this right, but it's Baron Samadi. And it's the third appearance of Brother Voodoo, guys. Now, everybody knows the first appearance of Brother Voodoo is Strange Tales number 169. That comic is definitely continuing to heat up and going up even more, because we don't know when we're going to get this character. Now, what us seeing, like, Marvel enter the magic and the monster realm, it's kind of like more of an any day now. I feel like we're gonna be introduced to more magic and monster characters. So I was like, hey, good condition, solid. Third appearance of Brother Voodoo. I was definitely on that. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna jump on that. Let's see what happens. I love Brother Voodoo. I've shown you guys this comic before. With that being said, let's go into the next one. Number 3. It's Ragman number 1. It's the first appearance and origin of Ragman. Alright? For some reason, I went into this today when I went to there, and I was like, I wonder if they got a Ragman number 1, because I've been wanting the comic, but I couldn't find it for the prices that I was willing to pay, and I was like, I'm not willing to pay that. And that's a near mint copy. I was like, I'm not willing to pay $30-$40 for it. I can, sit, wait my time. And I was like, hey, when I saw it, decent price, hey, take the chance. I don't know if Ragman will ever appear in the DC universe, but I was like, I just like the character as a whole. Like, so at the end of the day, what I'm kind of preaching to you guys is buy what you like, even if it's not something that maybe hot to everybody else on the speculators market. Buy what you like. Like, this comic probably won't be introduced, but if it is introduced, hey, that's a win for me and whoever else is investing in Ragman. But enjoy it, like, enjoy it. Buy the books you want. Read some of them. Don't just grade everything. Read some of them. Have fun with it, guys. Have fun with it, alright? That being said, let's jump into the next one. We got Swamp Thing number 38. And this one was, I actually had to do some research. This is actually the third appearance of John Constantine. And they changed the title from Saga of Swamp Thing to just Swamp Thing. But the fact that this is the third appearance, near mint copy. Near mint copy, guys. It's near mint copy. And I'm like, this is the third appearance of John Constantine? Oh, man, you gotta give me that. Nobody really talks about this. Everybody goes after, of course, Swamp Thing number 25 and Swamp Thing number 37. But nobody talks about Swamp Thing number 38. This is the third appearance of John Constantine. Now, when we finally get him back, because they're talking about reprising his role in the movies, and they probably might push it further than that, the third appearance is going to be valuable too. I'm like, sign me up. Let's go. I'm ready for that. Alright? So I pulled the trigger on that. Near mint copy. No bruises. No nothing. We in there. Alright? Next, let's keep it going. We got Scar, Son of Hawk, number 2. This is the first appearance of Hero Kala, which is another Son of Hawk. And it's the first appearance of how do you pronounce the name? Ameka, which is actually the Red Queen of Sakaar, which is pretty much like a Planet Hawk. But the fact that now that we have gotten Scar to appear in the She-Hulk series, spoiler alert, hopefully you guys can, finish that. But being the fact that I kind of feel like they're going to gear towards a World War Hawk. So you're going to get some more Hawk stuff. So maybe they do a movie. Maybe they do a series. Who knows? We really don't know. But I feel like we're going to eventually start getting more of Scar, A-Bomb, Red Hulk, Doc Samson. We're going to start getting a a lot more of those characters introduced, and I feel like it's only a matter of time. So I decided to pull the trick on that. That was a cheap spec, and I was surprised that I found it for that. And it's crazy because I actually bought a World War Hulk #1 and a World War Hulk #5. Also, so I'm gearing in for that. I feel like that's gonna be a solid investment, guys. All right. With that being said, let's keep it going. Got Sabretooth #1, 1994. I I couldn't really find a lot of history on this. Now I know Sabretooth #1, 1993 is his first solo series. I'm guessing this may be his first ongoing series. Because other than that, I've seen nothing else that predates this other than Sabretooth #1, 1993 with the die-cast red cut. So, I feel like it's only a matter of time before we get Sabretooth. I was like, yeah, why not, you know? The Savage Sabretooth, even better of a title. I can rock with that, alright? Let's keep it moving. Cable #1, Blood and Metal. Now, this is the crazy thing. I thought I actually had this copy of this comic, right? When I went back into it, I was like, wait a minute, I don't have this copy. I don't have this. So, once I finally figured that out, I was like, why not get it? It's actually his first solo series, guys. Alright? Be on the lookout for that. That being said, let's keep going. Got Avengers. Got Avengers versus X round 3. Which basically Avengers versus X-Men. This is actually just a Captain America versus Wolverine cover. And we all know about the Captain America annual #8 that has the legendary where Wolverine slashes his shield. I was like, hey, let me get a new version of that. Found it for a decent grade, decent price. I was like, yeah, okay, you know, hey, take the shot on that. Can't go wrong with that. People already buy that one, the annual cover, because he's slashing his shield. So, next, let's go. This one, I was like, whoa. Alright? This is Dark Avengers #175. And I feel like this issue is going to be a dark horse. I feel like this got a lot of potential, right? This is the first issue formerly titled The Thunderbolts. But this is the new team Scar. So Scar leads this team of Dark Avengers. Now, Scar is to get a major push in the MCU and lead his own team. I think this is going to be the issue that gets hot very fast. This is Dark Horse, guys. So remember me saying this. Dark Avengers #175. It's formerly titled The Thunderbolts. It's the new team of Scar. Scar is basically the leader. I feel like that issue is going to be worth something, guys. Put a light bulb up there. Remember I said that. But I feel like this issue is going to be worth something. Alright? Just saying. Just Dark Avengers #175. New Team Scar. Remember that. Alright? I'm done with it. Just remember that. Feel like that issue is gonna be worth something. Feel like Scar's gonna get a very big push in the MCU. But it is what it is. Don't quote me on it. Don't say I ain't, I'm just saying, if you go back on my track record and look at certain stuff, certain videos I posted, you may kind of see I'm starting to align with certain things that other people have already, they're just now saying I've said already, but it is what it is. Next, and this is the last one, guys. We got Avengers #1, which is the 2013 series. We got the first appearance of Alf, the first appearance of Abyss, X, Neo, first cameo appearance of the fourth Captain Universe, which is Tamara Demu, and the first cameo appearance of Smasher. I feel like they got quite a few characters in that, guys, to where you can work with something on that. And I actually love the fact that they have a lot of stickers on those characters. So they kind of let you know what's going on with that. And that completes my Force comic book haul. That's what I found. That was on a $150 budget. Guys, I love comics. And with that being said, guys, I just want to let you know, buy what you like. Even a minute issue that may be $2 one day can turn around and be $300-$400 the next day. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. Sometimes that $2 issue stays a $2 issue, or sometimes that $2 issue goes into 20. You never know. But enjoy what you like, buy what you like, and have fun with it. And with that being said, guys, this concludes my Fire Force comic visit. Hopefully you guys continue to keep rocking with me. I should have a PGX unboxing coming soon. Fingers crossed on that. And we're just going to continue to have fun with that. With that being said, it's Cash Guy out. Another video.